Imagine a leaf that sends you into a realm of pure ecstasy. Welcome to the world of cats and catnip. Catnip, also known as Nepeta cataria, is a perennial herb from the mint family. It's a harmless and often amusing substance that has a significant effect on many cats, and it's all thanks to a certain active ingredient: nepetalactone. This volatile oil is found in the leaves and stems of the catnip plant, and it's this compound that holds the key to the feline fascination. When a cat encounters catnip, it's nepetalactone that sparks the party. The compound enters the cat's nasal tissue and binds to the olfactory receptors, those sensory neurons responsible for smell. This binding mimics the pheromones that are naturally produced by cats, creating a kind of chemical signal that the brain interprets as a sensory jackpot. This triggers a response in the cat's hypothalamus, the part of the brain that controls emotional responses. And so, you see your cat rolling, flipping, rubbing and purring, all signs of a cat in a state of feline bliss. For about 10 minutes, your cat might assume it's a ferocious tiger in the jungle or a playful kitten, despite being a fully grown adult. But it's not a one-size-fits-all reaction. Some cats might just chill out and purr, while others might get hyperactive and run around like their tail is on fire. It's a fascinating spectrum of behaviors, all sparked by a humble plant. Interestingly, not all cats respond to catnip. Sensitivity to it is hereditary, with about 1 in 3 cats having no reaction at all. So, if your cat seems indifferent, they're not being snobbish, they're just genetically immune to its effects. So it's really not magic, but science that drives our feline friends wild? But where did this feline frenzy begin? Let's take a trip back in time. Our journey starts in the Mediterranean region of Europe, where catnip, or Nepeta cataria, was first discovered. This perennial herb, part of the mint family, was known for its strong aroma and was quickly incorporated into traditional medicine. Ancient Romans used it as a cooking herb, and it was believed to relieve coughs, headaches, and even toothaches in medieval England. However, it was not until the 17th century that catnip's effect on cats was first noted. John Parkinson, an English botanist, observed that cats were extraordinarily attracted to this plant, often leaping into the herb gardens to roll around in it. And thus, the connection between cats and catnip was born. As the centuries rolled on, catnip made its way across the globe, reaching North America with the settlers. Here, it found a new purpose. The Native Americans, known for their keen understanding of herbal remedies, used catnip tea to soothe colic in infants. In the 20th century, with the rise of pet ownership and the commercial pet industry, catnip found itself in a completely new role. Researchers discovered that the active ingredient, nepetalactone, was responsible for the euphoria cats experience. This led to the incorporation of catnip into pet toys, sprays, and treats, solidifying its place in every cat lover's home. Today, catnip is a global phenomenon. It's grown in home gardens, sold in pet stores, and used in countless cat products worldwide. From the ancient herb gardens of Europe to the modern-day living rooms, catnip has evolved from being a medicinal herb to a source of joy and entertainment for our feline friends. From medicinal herb to a cat's delight, catnip has indeed made a fascinating journey through history. Not all cats react to catnip. Ever wondered why? The allure of catnip isn't a one-size-fits-all affair. It's a genetic lottery that dictates whether your feline friend will be drawn to this intoxicating plant or simply walk away unimpressed. Let's unravel this mystery of feline genetics. You see, the reaction to catnip isn't universal. In fact, only about 50 to 75% of cats are affected by it. This means that 1 in every 4 cats could be completely indifferent to the plant. But why is this so? Well, the answer lies in their genetic makeup. The sensitivity to nepetalactone, the active ingredient in catnip, is hereditary. It's an inherited trait that's passed down from generation to generation. If a cat doesn't have the specific gene that triggers the reaction to nepetalactone, they won't respond to catnip. It's as simple as that. Now, this doesn't mean that non-responding cats are missing out on any essential benefits. Catnip isn't a vital part of a cat's diet or lifestyle. It's merely a source of entertainment, a fun distraction that can stimulate play and exercise. Interestingly, kittens below the age of 3 months often show no interest in catnip. Their response, or lack thereof, only becomes apparent as they mature. Similarly, older cats may show less enthusiasm towards catnip compared to their younger counterparts. So, what does a typical catnip response look like? For those cats that are genetically wired to react, they'll exhibit behaviors like rolling, flipping, rubbing, and jumping. Some may even drool or become hyperactive, while others might mellow out and enter a state of blissful relaxation. On the other hand, cats that aren't affected by catnip won't show any unusual behavior. They'll simply ignore the plant or toy infused with it, showing no signs of the euphoria or excitement that catnip-sensitive cats experience. Whether your cat is a lover or a non-responder, it's all down to their genes. So the next time you introduce catnip to your feline friend, remember, their reaction, or lack thereof, isn't a matter of preference but a testament to the fascinating world of feline genetics. Catnip isn't just for cats, it can be a tool for human-cat bonding too. Picture this: a lazy Sunday afternoon, you're lounging on your favorite couch, and there's a small green leaf in your hand. As you crumble it, the scent fills the room, attracting your feline companion. As soon as the catnip hits their nose, the room bursts with energy. Playtime has officially begun. You see, catnip is not just a treat for cats, it's more like an event. It's a time when the calm, aloof demeanor of our feline friends transforms into pure, unadulterated joy. And this shared experience can lead to some truly heartwarming moments. Whether it's a game of chase, a playful wrestling match, or simply a moment of shared laughter as your cat rolls around in delight, these are the memories that catnip helps create. It's a common sight to see a cat owner's face light up with amusement as they watch their furry friend's antics, and it's all thanks to this magical herb. Moreover, catnip can be a valuable tool for training. Sprinkling a little catnip on a new scratching post, for instance, can help redirect your cat's attention away from your favorite piece of furniture. And what about those cats that need a little coaxing to get into their carriers? A bit of catnip might just do the trick. But it's not always about fun and games. Believe it or not, catnip can also be a tool for relaxation. Much like a soothing cup of chamomile tea for us humans, a gentle whiff of catnip can help some cats unwind, truly embracing those cat naps we all envy. Now let's hear from some cat owners. Sarah, for example, swears by catnip as a bonding tool with her shy rescue cat, Bella. And then there's Tom, who uses it to engage his senior cat, Whiskers, in some much-needed exercise. In essence, catnip bridges the gap between human and cat, allowing us to share in their world of joy, play, and relaxation. Catnip can indeed be the secret ingredient to a stronger bond with your feline friend. But, like all good things, catnip too must be used with caution. While it's a delight to watch our furry friends prancing around in joy, we must also be aware of the potential downsides. Overindulgence in catnip can lead to desensitization. Just like how the sweetness of candy loses its appeal when eaten in excess, too much catnip can dull a cat's response to it over time. Moreover, while catnip is generally safe, it's not entirely without risk. In rare cases, some cats may exhibit adverse reactions such as vomiting or diarrhea. It's also crucial to remember that not all cats react to catnip in the same way. For some, the euphoria may tip over into aggression. So, as smitten as your feline might be with this magical herb, it's always a good idea to supervise their playtime and limit their exposure. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to catnip. Despite the precautions, the joy that catnip brings cannot be understated. It's a simple leaf, yet it holds a magical allure for our feline friends that's hard to ignore. We've journeyed through the science of catnip, its history, and its varied effects on cats. We've seen how catnip can be a tool for play, training, and even relaxation for our pets. We've watched as cats rolled in delight, their eyes wide with excitement, their paws eagerly pawing at the fragrant leaf. We've seen the calm ones, those who remain unaffected, observing their more excitable counterparts with a bemused expression. And through it all, we've seen the bond between humans and cats strengthened, all thanks to this humble plant. From the heartwarming moments of play to the shared laughter and affection, catnip truly brings joy into our lives and the lives of our beloved pets. In the end, the joy and amusement that catnip brings to our feline companions is simply irresistible.